Well, g'day guys, it's Dave Long here again from Dave Long Custom Lures, back in the factory, and we're going to do something a little bit different, a new pattern that you haven't seen before. And I've done this a number of years ago, and I haven't done one since, so I've modified this one to number 2, which is a Fly Speck Hard-headed number 2. So yeah, big title, but that's how it is. This is actually a natural fish in our environment, very seclusive to our mountain streams and in pools, little pools and rocks and that type of stuff. Anyway, yeah, it's called a Fly Speck Hard-headed, and this is number 2. So just going through the paints that we're going to use, the colours. What I've done so far is I've put an undercoat on this particular minnow, and it's a white undercoat, and then over the top I just put a silver on the back and the sides. So that's what I've done so far with this, just to save time, because that's pretty boring and mundane. And this minnow has got a little eye, so I've been looking at what I've got in stock. I've got either a dark red or a light red that'll fit that eye. It's a number 3 eye, so we're going to use a red eye on it. Yeah, so and we've done the silver, and now we're going to do black. I'm going for the detail black because it's actually detail work over a scale pattern. Alright, so I'll use that. I was thinking of putting a little bit of gold on the gills. I'm going to use an ink, my gold ink. I really like that. It stands out. And then we're going to go over the whole lot with a colour change, and I've chosen this blue-orange. I think it's a blue-orange. No, actually it's a deep purple, blue, orange, gold. That's what it is. So anyway, that's interesting. We'll put that over the top of the lure, just so it shimmers a bit. Okay, so that's basically it, and let's get into it. So the next step is to do a black over the silver. So what we're going to do here, I'll just move that out of the way. I'm going to put this mask on. This is the old way I used to do it before we've got all different techniques on how to put this scales on. So yeah, this is my old way of doing things, and it's effective, it works. So what I'll do, I'll just put this on the best I can, and this takes the time. This takes the time of just getting it right. I've got to get it lined up. There we are. And all this is, this scale stencil, it's just fly screen. That's all it is. And I just cut it up into segments to make it look and feel the right size for the lure that we're using. Let's put that on there, that's it. And I try and make it not overly tight, but tight enough so it will not move as I'm doing this. So that's just how it is. There we go. And we'll just see if I can come down. This is pretty flexible. This is a new piece of material that I've got, so it's fairly flexible. It's not full of paint. There we go. That's nice and tight. And I'll just double that up so we can get this on. If you can see me there, that's it. I hope I'm not going off screen there, but anyway. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. We don't want to go right up onto the eye, but I just want to do the back and the shoulders there with black. Okay, so we'll get the black into the airbrush, and I'm going to use a smaller airbrush. It's the 0.2mm. I'll just take this off. Okay, I better make sure that this is clean. I'll just put a bit of, I'll just run a bit of water through it, just to make sure. Yeah, that's alright, that's good. The black detail is a detail paint, so it's not going to plug this up, so I can leave it on a higher outflow. There we go, just clean that out a bit. There we go. Easy. Alright, so we've got that gun ready, and I'll just put some black in. I've mixed the black already with a bit of reducer, and there we go. Might have made too much, I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to get too thick on it. Okay, so now we're going to go over the top and just make sure that it's working. Yep. Yeah, just over the back with black. That's the way. There is another native fish we have here too. It's the jungle perch, and you could probably do this in a similar format. I'll just go on a little bit dark there. I'll go right down. That's it. We'll dry that off. Yeah, that's good. Alright, that's it. We'll just take that off now. It's done its job, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, that's nice and clean, that mask. That's good. We'll just take it off very gently. There we are. Alright, so there we are. We've got our black dots. That's good. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just touch up the eyes with black for the eyes we're going to put on, and also I'm just going to run a little bead of black over the backbone there, just over the top there. Okay, so we'll put it back on the helping hands. Just being careful not to touch it. There we are, and just put it pointed down a bit like that. That's it, and over like that. Alright, so we'll try that. I just want to do this a bit finer. I don't want to blast the air out. That's it, and I'll just go over the top. That's it, not too dark, just to might say highlight it with a little bit of black, because that colour change will look better on more black. Okay, so now we'll do the eyes, like that. It's Beautiful. Just like that, so beautiful. Okay, that's enough of the black. That looks pretty good, so I'll just clean that out. I'll be using that there. Yeah, it's another beautiful day here. We've got sunshine, sunshine and sunshine. And I went past the bay this morning for a bit of a drive, and it looks exceptionally good. Lots of boats out there doing this stuff, and there's like glass. So that was great. Have a look at that. Pity I couldn't get out there with it. But anyway, it will come. I'll get an opportunity soon to do something like that. Alright, so just take a look at that. Clean it out a bit. Just blast it out. That's it. Get in everything that black. Alright, we'll just do another little blast, and I think that should do it. Yeah, it seems to be good. Yeah, it's still coming out a bit. Just one more. I'm pretty particular about that because black will actually shade any other colour that I've got, and can ruin it a bit. I want to keep some colours bright, I want to keep some colours as they are, so you don't want to contaminate them. Alright, that's pretty good. Now, we'll just dry this off. Yeah, the Fly Speck Hard-headed, eh? Alright, so now we're going to do just a little bit of gold on the gills. It's not mandatory, I think it's optional, but I just like to bling it up a little bit. I'll just shake this up a bit. That's it. I haven't got a shaker, I should get a shaker. Should get one of those, they're very handy. Just a little bit of gold. I find I don't have to reduce this very much. Reduce it at all, really. Let's see how that comes in. Yeah, that's not too bad. Right here. Now we just want to go on the gills with the gold. That's it. What I might do is dry that and put another little coat on. I might just straighten that up a bit, that's better. And we'll just try just a little bit more. Like that. And over here. Like that. Okay. Rightio, so we'll just have a look at that now. It's alright, so we've done the black down the backbone there. You can just faintly see that through there, that's good. You've got your black dots as in scales on the side. Optional with the gold, gold's on the gills. So now we're just going to do a bit of colour change. So and I'll just wash that out first. The gold. Blast that out. Because this colour change, it'll go on beautifully over this black, and I'll just top it off. I'll just blast this out first. Because that gold is metallic and can clog up your airbrush. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Now, just have a look here. We need a little dropper for this. I'll just use these fellas. I think I've got this in a airbrush kit. This one. You can get others too. There's a longer one. I bought those online. I might use that one actually. That's good. Now I've shaken that up. And it does smell. This does smell. It's pretty high. Okay. And we'll just put a drop of that in. We don't need a lot. That's not working too well. A dropper. Just have a little hole in it. There we go. I think that'll do. One more. I'm very particular about paint. It's just so expensive. A bottle like that, I think that was about $17 for us over here. Alright, now I'm going to give this a bit of a colour change. So I'm going to go over the side and the back with this colour change. Here we go. There we go. Alright, we'll just clean that out. And it does smell. It smells really toxic, but it's got a good effect. I'll just check. Yeah, that's good. Just blast that out. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. I'm still promoting the channel, so if you like these videos and they're helpful, just like and subscribe. More the merrier, and it will help the channel too, which is great. Just press that out. There we go. Alright, now what we might do is just dry that off a bit. So you can see the colour change there, especially on the back. That's good. It's got that bluey purpley look. Yep. And what we're going to do is put some UVLS on. If you're new to the channel, this is UVLS High Gloss 4053. Yeah, it's Createx colours. They don't do any promos for me, so but I do use this one as a good product for the top coat, not the top coat, but a sealing coat for these lures, occasionally or most of the time, and so it just pops out the colours. So when I do this, you'll see the colours just boom, pop out, and I'll just get a container to. There we are, this one will do. So mix this. Now what I do, I just put a little bit of that in, and let's put that over there, and a little bit of reducer. That's it. And we'll just mix that up. There we go. I'll use my other gun for this, the airbrush. It's a bit better to use. It's a bigger needle, so it's a 0.5mm, and it just blasts it on a bit better. Okay, so here we go. Pour that in that, and give that a bit of a hit. All right, UVLS High Gloss. Oh yeah. Now she's popping. Beautiful. You can see those colours really throw out there. Oh yeah, see the colours? Bang! Love it. Very nice. And I went on pretty thick there, just to use up this, but just to really bring out those dots and the colour change there. You can see the change there. It's got a purpley look about it. That's great. Yeah, I like it. And it's still got the white underbelly, which is good. It's all complementary, and it doesn't throw the lure into dark space, you know. I mean, you see some lures and they're just too dark, you know. This one here, it's a little bit dark. That's why I threw in a bit of bling on it, the gold on the gills, just to make it look a little bit more brighter, but still in that dark area. You can just see those scales still there on the back, and the colour change. Oh, that's good. I like that. Very nice. Okay, well that's a good one. We'll put some eyes on there now. I'll just dry that off. I might dry that off with the air, just air, cold air, cool air. There's nothing in the gun, it's just cool air. And so we can put some eyes on it. All I've got is red eyes, so we'll see how it looks, eh? I think it'll look alright with the gold and the black, purple. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I haven't used these minnows yet, so I intend to. I just want to get a few going so I can get them out there. It's starting to dry. It's a little while. Oh, those colours are very nice. Very nice. I reckon I could use that in darker water. There we are, it's starting to dry now. Takes a little while doing this, but it's worth it. The UVLS won't like the heat. You put the heat on it and could react, crack, do all sorts of... If you want that effect, you go for it, but I can paint cracks on. I've got a stencil for that. Actually, you should do that one day. There's stencil for a lure with cracks through it. Might do it around Halloween or something. Yeah, that's dried off fairly well. That's good. Alright, that's good. Okay, so we'll just look at the old eyes now, and same old deal. I put the super glue on. Just keeps it all together. When you do your final two-pack epoxy on it. I've done a video on that too, back in the early stages. If you want me to do that again, I don't mind, because it's the end of the process of making lures for me, apart from putting hooks on and that type of stuff. But yeah, I find that that stage is a real critical stage. Depending, for me, it depends on weather. Humidity and the like does react with it. So yeah, just bear that in mind. But if you need me to do that again or to refresh on that, I can. It's not a problem. Okay, just let me know. Just email me. Okay, well, we'll just put this red on. A little dab of super glue on, and get my little knife. And we're going red, because that's all I've got in this size. And let's have a look. Look. Up. Now let's muck that up. I'm all over the shop here. Let's have a look here. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Stands out. Let's try that over here. We'll try less glue this time. You can see that. Just a little bit of glue, not much. And we'll try this. This is the real world, folks, so whatever happens here happens. There we go, got that one. That's a good one. Let's plonk that in. Alright, now I'll just take this off. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. That's a new pattern, and I'm very happy with that one. It's got a lot of potential. They all have, actually. I'm not being biased, but they all have. And yeah, let's have a look at that. Oh yes. So there we are. That's the Fly Speck Hard-headed number 2. I'll put my name on that. And it's got, oh, I like that colour change. That colour change to me, yeah, that's good. It just brings out a bit of realism. And the white belly, that's good. Yeah, I like it. That's got a lot of potential. Yeah, so anyway, if you enjoyed that, just like and subscribe. Invite your friends, because I just want to build the channel up. I know it's got a lot of potential, and also if it helps you guys out there, that's what it's all about. Let's get an industry going. You know, that's the simple thing about it. It's all down to numbers and what you enjoy. If you enjoy it as a hobby like I do, yeah, go for it. It's there's a lot worse out there, I tell you. All right, thank you very much. Good to be in touch, and until next time, I'll say goodbye. Okay, thank you.